morning in Scotland today. Right, so today's video is about changing the oil on 10 plate Grand Scenic 3. Right, so it's a very simple job, but you have to be careful not to injure yourself or damage the screws, nuts and bolts, etc. How, I'll explain in a minute. So first, what I've done is I've jacked up the car and stood it on the excuse me, that's not quiet, on the stands. As you can see, I put it on the main frame. Okay, this is the original jack position where you put the jack, and this is the subframe. So it's quite tough area, so I've done it on the both sides. The trolley jack is there still, and I've curved it on the curb so that it doesn't go back. Also, I put another obstruction to the wheel on the other side. Now the tools you need is just a couple of tools, maybe a screwdriver. Basically you need a number 14 box spanner, and also you need a number 10 spanner. Right, I have made a mistake of using the power tool to open these bolts, and what happened is, because of this, a couple of them have burned their threads, probably because this is a very powerful. So if you burn these threads in halfway, then the bolt will not come out. So that's what has happened here. Took off the bolts, so I have to break free one of the sides. Okay, so this one is turning, it's not coming out. So what I have to do is I have to cut off the the plastic from this side, from here on the other side, and this one I've left it in, and I've just turned the whole cover to make some room. Right, so basically what you need to do is you need to open this number 14 with the spanner, and when you tighten it, don't tighten it too much to break it. Okay, so the dip tray is full of oil. I've done this already. Okay, so open this dip tray, then open the filter. Filter is at the forward end of the sump, and the bolt as usual is on the rear end. Okay, so I've changed the filter already. It can be hand open. If not, then you can use a simple tool like this. Okay, this is a special tool for the filters, or maybe something like this, a chain, etc. It's very easy to open. Do not tighten it too much, you don't want to break it. Okay, so once you have done change the filter, you replace the filter. Make sure when it is drained, do not forget bolt end. Okay, and change the washer if you got one. I didn't get it, so I put the same one back. It doesn't matter much. Yeah, so that's all done. The downside, on the top side, put a funnel if you want to, and some cloths around it, so that if you spill any oil, it goes does not go down the engine. Now on the MOT history of this car, I found there was a mention of small oil leak. Right, actually there's no oil leak. What happened is someone did not close this cap properly, so the cap was not sitting on both the ears. You can see there are two ears inside there, two tooth or ears, whatever you call it. One of them was sitting in the proper place over here, underneath this arrangement, and other one was on top, so that was leaking the oil. Oil level went down, and also it spread all over. So you have to be careful when you put it back. Make sure it's not wobbly. It should be sitting tight. Okay, so the oil for the petrol one, this is a petrol one. You can use any grade of 5W30, fully synthetic. So it can be A1, B1, A2, B2, B3, C3, etc. But for the diesel, you have to be very specific. This is 5-liter bottle, and it will take about 4.5 roughly. So when you go to 4, you can start checking the sounding, and you have to be careful not to spill it. Okay, so it's the top of time. The oil is almost topped up. So what you need to do is clean the dipstick properly and dip it fully, shutting it, opening it. This is the maximum, this is the minimum mark, so it's halfway between them. Okay, and it's taken about 4.5 liters already, so yeah, so about 4.5 will make it here. Make sure you don't cross the maximum, otherwise you will have to reopen the bolt, sump bolt, and drain it. Okay, so it should remain between the two marks. I guess it's absolutely fine now, and keep an eye on the oil level for next couple of days. And that's it. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Enjoy. Bye.